Hello, hello, hello. What is up? Oh my gosh, it has you in the tiny corner. That's so funny. Um, there you go. Anyways, welcome to the stream. We playing some Minecraft with the Lovey, which I'm gonna unmute him right meow. Um, I gotta check audio on the stream really quick on my lappy top though. So give me a moment. Hey baby, can you talk? Hey baby, can you talk? Oh, I don't have you loud at all. No, it's not staying like that, baby. I'm checking the audio, remember? Alright. He's loud enough. The game might be a little loud, though. We will see. Anyways, let's just hop right into Lee Minecraft. I'm so hype. Oh god, where are we? Baby, is this where we stopped last? I don't think so. Hey, baby. It has me spawning in at another portal. Is that where we left off? I don't think so. Or I was at another portal and you were not? Oh. Why do I have so much stuff in my inventory? A lot. Here, hold on. I don't know. Look at my feet. Do I have boots on? I have all of your stuff, I think. What does that mean? Oh. Yeah. Booties. Also, can anyone in chat let me know if my game's too loud? Because I had to turn him up because he's really quiet for some reason. Oh my god, I should have just turned you up in Discord instead of turning you all the way up on freaking Streamlabs. That was dumb. That would have solved all of the problems. I could have left everything normal and just turned you up on Discord. Oops. Oh yeah, you built us a little house. Oh, remember and then I was mad at your chest placement? I forgot where we were. Wait, your whole little thing you built's gone? Oh, that's so depressing. And I have your inventory and you have mine. Oh, okay. Oh, so when I ran around for how long? It was not needed. Is that a regular problem with realms? Because I pay for this baby for to do that. That kind of sucks. Also, I don't know where you went. Bless you. I think. I think your noise canceling got rid of the sneeze, but it kept your reactions to the sneeze. Baby, where are you? Where are you? Oh, I forgot I have the boots. Wait, babe, did you know what I was quoting? Thank God. I said that quote in front of Nicole, and she didn't know what I meant. That was really sad. Wait, babe, since the house you built died, can we put the house in the flower field like I wanted to? Babe, wait, but look at all the flowers right there. No, I kind of liked that spot, honestly. I want to build our house in a flower field. I never do that. No, I don't like those. I hate them. I hate the sunflowers because they only look at the sun. Babe, you don't have my stream up on your stream. Yes, it does. Yeah. Maybe you've done it before. I have yours up. No, you were putting it at the top of your chat box. No, you tried that, though, when stuff wasn't fitting, baby. Yeah. I remember you being like, well, this covers that, but okay. And you put it up there. No, but you can put me at the top of your chat box, like all the way in the corner. Except for all the chats. Oh god, babe, I forgot to turn on my bot. Can we take a pit stop? I thought I was so ready to stream too. I was way more ready than last time. Okay, pit stop. Pit stopping. Who has COVID? What happened? Well, that's not very fun. Um, oh, then the thing popped up. It took a while to turn on. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I'm very sneezy tonight because I deep cleaned my PC with a can of air, and I'm very allergic to dust. But I deep cleaned it. I cord managed it because Alex is the one who built it. He didn't care about cord management when he did it, so I fixed. And I was so overwhelmed that day, and I just wanted the PC to work. I was really panicky that day. And then I labeled all the cords that are plugged into the back of it so that I know what they are now. It looks really nice. I use my label maker for that, and then I'm gonna do cord management underneath tomorrow. I also might stream tomorrow because I want to go through my Pokemon cards. Oh my gosh, nice! Babe, when I had COVID, I was dead. No, yes we do. My doctor said that's when. So, I did though, and it was a false negative because then I got the antibody test, and that was the only time this whole pandemic I've been sick, and my antibody number was freaking high. And my doctor was like, yeah, Bestie, you probably just had COVID around then. Hey, sorry. Also, I most likely got COVID from work because I am vaccinated and I wear a mask. However, I work in photography and everybody else does not wear a mask because I'm taking their photos. So it just kind of high risk situation. Also, I worked the entire time I was sick because I had a false negative test and they were short staffed. So I probably gave all of my coworkers COVID. Yes, there is. There's several. And the way he did my test, yeah, honestly, probably false negative. Keegan tested negative the entire time he was sick, and at the end of him being sick is when he tested positive. And we were sick at the same time. I wasn't like he didn't give me it or I didn't give it to him. It's just like we hung out 2 weeks later because I thought we both thought we were good, and then we tested positive, or he tested positive, and then I tested positive for antibodies. Babe, you're such a dork. How is it fake news when I'm just telling what happened? You're a dork. You know what, though? I really don't think I would have been able to handle COVID if I wasn't vaccinated. Like, that was pretty bad, but, like, health issue-wise, I feel like I would have been a goner if I didn't have the vaccine. Honestly. Wait, what did he say? Oh, thank you. I'm required to wear a mask at work, and our manager actually quit because she didn't want to wear one. Ah, I hit the spacebar. I didn't mean to. I'm coming. Sorry, I was drinking my juice. Mm. Baby, I only have one hand. Eh. Oh, I want the crafting table back. Yep. I'm so sad that we lost your house, baby. You worked so hard on it. Just trying to be nice. You were so proud of it. He built a cube. Wait, babe, does your friend not like liberals? I don't really know where I stand politically. I just have, like, my views. I guess they line up more liberal. Okay, but I'm immunocompromised, though. I'm disabled. Okay, we don't know for sure if I'm immunocompromised yet, but I got tested for it. For things that would make me immunocompromised. I find out in 2 weeks. God, babe. Why do you just randomly turn? I'm also gonna run out of food soon. I have 2 bites. 2 whole bites, babe. 2 chomps. Cooking on the ice is really funny to me. Oh, I'm warming up my butt. I'm a little cold. No, I have pants and boots. Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Because they had the curse of binding or vanishing. I didn't want that. No, I don't want to be stuck with gold on. Where? Oh. Oh no! What did- Oh, I so sorry. Hold on. Hey, fix. It's going behind you. What's smack? What is true? I miss things. Again? He's the one that did it? Would you like to tell stream? Mm-hmm. Beautiful. I'm so proud of you. Was this the same day that you're, rude? Rude. Rude. No, your nail. Was he there? Is the zombie coming after us? Burn! He's not burning, I'm gonna fight him. Rawr! Rawr! Oh, he hit me, I'm mad. Rawr! Rawr! I'm trying! No, I'm just trying. Nope. Nope. Oh, yeah. No, I don't want to get a dog yet, not until we have a house. I know, and I'm gonna cry if it dies, that's the problem. I'll kill it, I'm stupid! Meow, 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 meow. Wait, you didn't tell him the story of how you messed up your nail. You didn't. You didn't actually explain it. Yeah, and then you texted a picture of it to your mommy because you were scared. I see. Why do we keep... Why are we going in circles? Did your internet just die? Baby? Ow. Yes. Babe, your internet just went out and I just died.
Not just my internet. There was a whole power surge.
Well, I'm now dead. I don't know where I am. The ice melted, I could not get on the block, and then the guy with the trident killed me.
Yeah, that's why I was saying that we needed to whatchamacallit.
Okay, but now I lost my boots.
Yeah, that's true.
Ah. We gotta get back on stream, babe.
I'm waiting for my computer to turn on.
I don't even know where I am.
You're at the beginning.
The beginning?
Oh yeah.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, you're back at spawn.
Oh. We are not doing this again. Can you just kill yourself too? We just start over. Of course it's reconnecting. His Wi-Fi just got turned back on. Well, stream, this is chaotic, ain't it? Now our call dropped. Are you back live? No. There we go. Are you back online? Ugh. Well, I don't know where we were or anything that's happening, and I vote for you kill yourself too and we start from scratch. Baby, I don't know where we were and I lost my boots. You need to, like, get in the game, like, ASAP. But it's probably gonna roll you back anyway.
I doubt that it'll roll me back.
Right now I'm just climbing on top of mountains and then jumping in the water for fun. I don't know what to do. I should have left the game too at the same time so then the stuff doesn't despawn, or will it despawn if I leave? No, it'll despawn if I leave.
With the way that whatchamacallits work, maybe. With the way that realms work, because they're always running. Unlike with my servers, they died when I did.
I'm killing myself underwater.
Why?
For fun. I have nothing to lose. How else could I kill myself?
You could have, at least tried to find where we were.
Babe, I know we are miles upon miles away from here. Not in the mood. They should add sharks to the game. So then it's like Raft.
Let me hop back into Discord.
You come back, we miss you.
Alright, I'm back.
Can you mute on Snap? Your video's broken on Snap though, and I'm really sad about it. I miss you. Power left. Yeah, I have 2. I don't think you're talking to your people yet, though, are you? I've drowned 3 times. Your thing randomly says you're offline now when you weren't. Yeah, you're offline now. Again. Okay, but what is funny is last time that was me. You know? Alright, babe, we back. Wait, were you able to get my stuff back? For real? Last time me and him streamed Minecraft, it was so freaking, like, just, I had nothing set up. My mic was muted for the first, like, whole 15 minutes. Like, it was bad. Babe, all I care about is the boots. That's all I want. Oh, cool, it's about to be nighttime. Love it. I don't either. I was literally walking around in circles and it just suddenly was not under my feet anymore. Like, my boots, like, stopped working. I don't really understand. I mean, maybe stream saw that I did something dumb. I have no idea, but... Okay, I'm putting myself in a hole. Yes. I'm in my hole. Bet. Gonna make me some charcoal. Nice, nice, nice. I can make some torches. Yes, please. I'm trying to build myself up a little bit, though. Okay, you tried. I have a singular apple. Alright. This is where we camping for the night. I need to make an axe, too. Nope, I'm short one. Nice. We're already more jacked than I was before because I didn't have an axe before. I'm so proud of you, baby. Alright. You are not allowed to die. I said no. Oh, I literally just put that there. Alright. Tell me when it's daytime. I mean, I guess I could strip mine while I'm down here, but I don't want to risk it because there's a lot of gravel in this area. Okay, well, I have... Oh, thank you so much for the follow! I have a sword, pickaxe, an axe, and then crafting table, furnace, 15 torches, and then some miscellaneous things. That's how stacked I got in my hole. Not sponsored, but this is bomb. The juice that you hate. Wait, can you say it out loud? Negative 4098 63 4478. It's in my stream chat. I died because he disconnected. And then you had to panic, get back into the game to get my stuff. But I'm waiting for daytime because I'm scared of mobs. And I've now built myself up a little bit and I don't want to lose my things. Yeah. Oh, I've died several times. It's gonna be 9 degrees tomorrow, babe. I'm so sick of this. I cannot wait to be in North Carolina where it's warmer. Over this. Huh? I'm gonna be with you, boo. What? Oh. Oh. You're gonna say I thought you were gonna say you can make blocks of ramen. Wait a minute, so I need to get to negative 4,000. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Negative 400. Oh, I don't have a boat! I didn't make a boat! I don't have enough boat stuff. Poop. That's the first thing I do. Second is daytime, babe. You gotta tell me right away. Like, when stuff is on fire and dying is when you have to tell me, because I'm under a tree where my hole is. So I need to be prepared to fight stuff. Babe, I can see your stream. I can see the sun rising. You're such a brat. You have bullied me so much on this stream already. You have continuously called me a cripple. Also, you only survived because of the power surge. So would I if you didn't just yeet yourself off the world. No, I said I would have survived if you didn't yeet yourself off the world. Not nice. Oh my god, babe. I'm at negative 432, 69, 131, and you need me to get to negative 4,098, 63, 4,478. I just heard a spider. Babe, you didn't tell me it's daytime! Ugh, babe, I gotta be fast. Where the F is the spider? What is up, bro? I gotta be able to make a boat. Also, a fun fact about what I did to my PC, I hung crystals in the top by the fans. So now they wiggle when the PC's on, and that makes her really happy. Babe, do you remember in the older days of Minecraft when you had to have a shovel to make a boat? Do you also remember, babe, when when you would hit something really hard, your boat would blow up and become sticks, a shovel and random blocks, and it was not the same contents of how you made the boat. It was the worst. I don't have any food. I don't know how. I already made it to the water. I don't see any animals. I'm risking it. I'm just gonna go on the water. Um, where did he go? I got 3 fish. That's why I like captions. I do enjoy Minecraft music, though. I just don't let it play on stream. I do my music. As my stream music that I play. No, the creator of this music is really cool. He made his music copyright free for streamers. Because he was sick of streamers getting copyrighted on Twitch and getting their entire VODs taken down, so he made music just for people to have on their streams, and he's a really cool guy. I don't think he makes any money from the music either, if I remember right. Right, but I think that comes with copyright, and he didn't want that to be a thing. Like, that's how you make the money, is off the copyright. Okay, we're gonna skirt a little bit to the side. Because we're by that thing, not in the mood. The thing underwater that has the angry people. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, but I don't feel like dying. The little angry people will. No. No. Yeah. Isn't it slowness or mining fatigue? Oh my god. You're having lag? I would prefer it if most of this trip is ocean, but I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky. If I remember right, I don't get that lucky. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. The last number is positive. It's not negative negative. I did it again. That's why it was all water. I did this last time. So stream, fun fact. I'm very dyslexic. And stuff like that just doesn't click and I don't notice it. Here we are. It's the mental illness, isn't it? Oh my god, babe, there's a mushroom island! I'm not upset anymore. I'm saving the chords to this. You're such a dork. I will live on my own on my mushroom island. Oh? Mm. Oh, it's an SMP. Yeah. Frick, I knew what it stood for, now I don't anymore. Dang it, I have to go past the stupid thing again. The scary ocean thing. Yep, that's the one. It is that hard. Oh, I thought you meant it's that hard to remember what it's called. Because it is that hard. I don't remember things like that very well unless I'm interested in it. I just know where it is and how it makes me feel. Scary ocean thing. Come on, that is a good descriptor for what my brain perceives it as. It is scary, it is in the ocean, and it is in fact a thing. And then the things around it are the scary ocean people, because they're scary in the ocean and they're living. A? No, but it's close. Tweedle! Turtle, turtle! Oh, there's so many of them! I love them. Yeah, I have your stream up in the corner. I'm trying my best. I went... Dolphin! You know what? I'm not mad that I went the wrong direction anymore because now I have the coordinates for a mushroom island. Oh, I will go back. I will go back. 100%. I have no idea. I know nothing about mushrooms. I just love them. I'm hitting land. I don't want to hit land. I don't want to. I'm gonna try to go around it. When I try to go around masses of land is normally when I get lost, though. And then I normally get turned around, but we're gonna try. See, and then there's all these, like, underwater nether portals and crap, but I don't know which ones we've been to. Oh, I'm assuming this one because of how much kelp is floating around. Oh. Mm-hmm. Ah. Of course I'm hitting land when it's hitting nighttime. I'm also hitting a birch forest, and I don't think we ever hit one before. Oh. Well, I don't remember. I'm gonna try to go around this big thing. I'm gonna be going the wrong direction for a second, though. Because I do not want to end up on land. Oh god, thing, please be ending soon because I'm really going the wrong direction here. I know. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Of course. My visibility is so not. Oh, I made it a little bigger. I get a migraine if it's full screen. Why? I have no idea. Huh? No, I get motion sick from it being big. And then it makes me have a headache. Okay, so we didn't know I was gonna feel motion sick from playing Raft. And then we loaded up the game, and then I was like, oh no. I got over it, though. I was able to get over it, but at first, I was nauseous. I was not okay for a hot minute. Oh, also the other thing is I have my screen as dim as I possibly can have it because I also get headaches from it being bright, which is not gonna work for nighttime. There's lava right there. There's torches there. No, it's lava. I thought I found a spot that we were. Oh god, I'm getting shot at. I have to zoom past him again. Oh, there's a bunch of them in the water trying to get me. Cool, I love it. I love it. The second I go in between the stuff. I was hoping that river cut all the way through, and it does not. I'm gonna go this way. Oh god, there is so much on the land. And now I'm going the wrong direction on both things. But I'm trying to get around this thing because I don't want to go on it because I will die. I'm not protected at all. So we're just gonna go in the wrong direction for a while. Hope I can get around this big thing. Oh god, that was a squid, and I thought it was not a squid. I don't know what I thought it was, but my heart went in my toes. I heard that snort. That was an audible snort. Oh my god. We're on normal, aren't we? Jesus. The desert's just covered, babe. Just everything. Oh, are they more common there? No, wrong way, wrong way. There is a spider on its own tiny island. I got the one number going in the right direction, but the other one's not. I think I'm going in circles. Well, I'm able to do that if I go on land, and I don't want to go on land. I found the ice area we were at. Yeah. With all of the polar bears. Wait a minute, that means I'm hitting the village! I can sleep! I can steal a bed, too! Oh, here, now we're talking. I know we haven't. Those things. I lost my boat. There is a zombie chasing a bunch of villagers around in a circle, and it's really funny. A creeper just came to the door of this house, and there's no bed in this one. I don't know what to do. Well, now there's a creeper at my door. So I need to try to go up and on top of the house. I barely can see because it's snowing. I'm going to sleep at this village if I can figure out where there's not stuff. Please have a bed, please have a bed, please have a bed. This one doesn't have a bed either, oh my frick. Well, then I'm just gonna sit in this. Okay, 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 okay. We'll figure it out, we're figuring it out. Okay. Breathe, bestie. Michaels is inviting you to apply. Wow, I did apply. You didn't accept my application, bestie. Is there one in this? Oh. Sorry, bro. I'm stealing your bed. Sleeping. He's going, Herm. Herm is mad. Herm is standing on me on his bed. He's a runner. He's a track star. You have not been on TikTok long enough. Oh, that's the problem. Yes! This is my bed, I claim. Do not shut the door on my face, good sir. I have so much random kelp. Alright, I know we, like, looted this, but you don't really take a lot from these, usually. These villages. I know, so I'm gonna look through it again. Ooh, I'm also gonna make a spawn point here for now. But I'm gonna take an extra bed so then I can place it in another spot, so at least I have a halfway point. We honestly looted this thing, though. Oh, there he is. I forgot he was there. The creeper. Come here. Come here, creepy McGee. He's stuck in water, but he's trying to come here. I have some potatoes now. I want the chest that's there, because I remember putting stuff in that. Back up. Poop. 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 I killed him. I have a bed, old stuff, and cursive binding pants. I'm putting on the cursive binding pants. I need something on my leggies. They're cold. I'm in a nice area. No. No. They're leather. They're all I have, babe. Okay, I went in that one. Alright, I gotta go up. Bro, I left you one potato. Make it work. I didn't take all of your food. I just took most of it. I think I'm gonna spend the day at this village, or this general area, and trying to gather supplies a little bit. Oh, I mean, like, I'm gonna, but I'm also gonna try to gather from this first, this general area. This is a very safe place to pit stop at. You know? You know? Precisely. Oh, I want the cat. Wait, come here, I have fish. Come here. Come here, I have fishies! Come here. He won't eat this? Salmon. Oh, frick you, fish. I know, I'm just impatient. Do not shut your door in my face, bro. What? Everything. I should have cooked the potatoes so they're actually worth something. What can you do with kelp? I can eat it? Oh. Why would you cook it? May I know some of the reasons? Whoa, you like Yeezys? Do you actually like Yeezys? Thank God. My ex was really into Yeezys, and they were the ugliest shoes. And he wanted to have matching Yeezys with me, and I thought that was the ugliest thing I could ever do to myself. Some people can style them really well. He was not one of them. What? What do I? That's not nice. I don't mean to cry. I left my furnace somewhere. No, I didn't. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. I was actively using it. We don't talk about it, okay? No. I didn't mean to. I'm just stupid. Cat, you could have ate my fish, but you just kept yelling instead. We're done. Is there any, like, exposed anything good over here? Well, there's piggies, and those are always great. Sorry, bestie. Nope, not going for you. You went in a cave. There's exposed iron right there. Where's the other piece? Oh, right here. I'm just gathering some stuff while I'm here so I'm not as screwed. Oh, I'm like halfway. Exactly. I am gathering whatever I find. I know this is the wrong direction. I'm looking for exposed ore on the sides. Because that's how I just found iron. There's no more. Okay. I don't want copper. At this point in time. Oh, I need to cook those pork chops though. Keep forgetting I don't have my boots. Yeah. I don't like being me. Okay, I'm gonna place my furnace by these trees, cut down these trees while it cooks my food. I'm gonna cry if I die, babe. This is the most stacked I've been. I have iron. It's like 3, but like, it's still iron. It's 6, actually. I want 'em. What armor can I make with that? Should I waste it on that? What should I use it for? Oh, so you want to combine them? Yeah. Also, are you gonna be able to sleep? Oh, well, I'm gonna, but like, then are you gonna be able to? Okay. Then I'm gonna camp out here. Yeah, do that. The only thing about that, what I'm about to do is that I'm gonna lose my spawn point over at the village. No, baby, I really need you to sleep. I really need you to sleep. I need you to sleep. Hurry up. Oh. Babe, I'm sleeping in the middle of nowhere. Are you gonna be home soon? Oh god. Oh god. I should have went in the ground. I'm watching his stream in the corner. I'm gonna throw up. I should have just stayed at. I should have went back to the village. Bro, where? Where are you? I'm getting shot at. Please sleep. It says they're hitting, but they're. I'm not dying. There's an Enderman. There's a witch. I hit him into the water, and now he's living. Oh, F you. The freaking skeleton! Stop hitting me! Stop. Stop it. Stop it. No. That's what I thought. Bish. Oh my god, there's so many arrows. There are so many arrows. He was just shooting right at my head and they were just going over me. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot that my boat broke. Or I just lost my boat. It didn't break. Oh, cool. You know what else is here, babe? The freaking dudes with the banner. You know who's not prepared to deal with that right now? Moi. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I got a plan. I'm gonna skirt back to the village because it's right here. Just a little skirt. I'm going to set my respawn point over there again. And then we will then go on our way. Hey baby. When do you need to be asleep? Aww. Why is this whole area polar bears? Spawn point set. Okay. I did. And that's why I went back to the village, because I can leave that bed. And then I also have my own bed in my inventory, so if I have to sleep again, but I wanted to at least, because I was still by the village, to just reset that spawn point. What do you mean? Sure. We need like a respawn anchor, but like here. We should have just enabled cheats and then set a spawn point. Yeah, that's true. You drop me off of things and then you lose my Silk Touch pickaxe. Mm-hmm. Not crying about it, but I cried about it when it happened. That was my Silky. I named him. I'm not crying. I want to start crying now. I'm running through a winter zone, and I'm terrified. The bunny, it just said that the bunny took damage, and then it said something trips. The bunny tripped. Bunnies can trip. The winter biome used to be my favorite, but now there's angry polar bears that I didn't know were hostile. I thought they only were if you hit them. Remember? And then it went after me! I didn't know! I thought he would be my friend! I am very set on food. Like, if there's anything that I've done good with so far, is I'm, like, set on food. Alright. Negative 4,000, positive 4,000. Yes. I'm about halfway home. Oh, there's more kelp. Babe, this whole stream is me getting back to you again. I hate this. We need to have a freaking house, because then I don't do this. No. That was not the plan. We will be building a cube. We will be building a cube right where you have our stuff as soon as I'm back. Baby. 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 Stop. Be nice. I'm trying my best. I'm bad at this game. Oh. I'm such a good builder, though. I'm just bad at the actual game. What do you mean, eh? You saw that last house I built and how I did the inside. It was freaking pretty. I have wood. No, 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 no. Storm? I just growled at the game. I hope you all know that. Jade, I know you're really hungry right now, but this is an online game. No, Jade, I will feedeth you the second I get back to our spot. Pinky promise. The kid asking, they all would just kill him. Yep. Yep. I found a flower area. I don't know if it's the flower area, but it is a flower area. Well, I found this one. I think I'm getting close to home because we were just by this one when we spawned in. Yeah, actually, I think I am close to home. I found one of the things! The watchtowers. No, I know, but I found one. I screenshot the coordinate. I'm so helpful. It's really close to where we're at. It's around negative 3,000, positive 2,500-ish. Ooh. Spooky. Okay, now I found that weird tree biome that you found. Yeah, where it's like two biomes mixed into one. You said it was like two biomes into one, or whatever. Oh, O'Reilly's Auto Part. Barrel! Fun fact, my dad used to work there. And my dad was pretty dang good at it, too. What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say? Sounds good. Okay, so another fun fact. My dad passed away in 2019, and I handle it by humor. 100% handle it by humor. And Alex will make jokes with me, and it is really funny to watch his facial expressions when he makes the joke, because he doesn't know if it's actually okay or not. And he waits for me to light up, and it's really funny. Me? Oh. I'm having trouble. I'm going on a detour because to go straight to the direction I need to go to it's just a whole mountain. Oh no, it's getting nighttime, isn't it? Uh, I don't know where I am in comparison to the house either. I found some of your ice. Yeah, from your feet. There's just a solid line that is the thickness of what the boots do. Lucky number. I love the number 13. It's my favorite number. Did you know that? Oh. Did you know that it's Taylor Swift's favorite number? That's not why it's my favorite number. I found that out after. I always have good luck on the 13th. Like, Friday the 13th is always a really good day for me. I feel like we're running parallel with each other right now. Where are you? What's your coordinates? Oh, we're not parallel with each other. I thought we were. It kind of looked like we were. I'm in the middle of an ocean. I'm about to be to the spot though. Yeah. Is it on land or is it on the edge? Oh god. Frick, 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 frick. I think I'm on the other side of the area. I think I need to go around this. Babe, I think I'm on the wrong side of this island. For the fact that I'm not near it. Are you able to sleep? Okay. Okay. I'm on a very tiny island that has 4 blocks. Wait. Wait, do you have an extra bed? Frick, I was gonna leave that there so I don't die, just in case. Yeah, I'm off to the side by a lot. I just don't want to cut through this forest and then get murdered by things living under the trees. So, no, so I'm just trying to go around, because I think you're just on the other side of it. I'm just gonna loop it. So are you on the edge of, like, the big island? Where's the big island in relation to you? Okay. Is that you? Is that the love of my life? Hi. What's up, B? Oh, this was mine. There was an extra bed. I could have left that one. I was so scared. Yeah. You still had my old bed. We're leaving? I just found safety. Mm. Well, I'm leaving the one bed here. Because I have another one, so I'm leaving that here as my respawn point, because I know that I have a higher chance of dying than you. So please let it stay as my spawn point. Baby. You also had food in here. Huh. Let me keep... Oh, I baked all my potatoes, so now I don't have any extra potatoes. Oh, okay, keep that. For our farm. Okay, the rest... No, I want this too. Okay, the rest I'm gonna leave here as spare stuff. So if I die, I'm not at least without anything. I also have a second boat in my chest. I didn't click in it. I got my boots back. I have 31 pork chops, are you sure? Nice. I have 4 steaks, 31 pork chops, 2 fish, and 5 baked potatoes. I was grabbing food wherever I could grab food, and it was very random. Oh, I gotta take my allergy medicine. Oh, I also should feed Jade before we venture. I also said it out loud, and now she's excited, so that's a yes. Okay, hold on, I gotta take my headset off. BRB. Hi, Squid. Hi, Mama. Hello. Hi, Princess. I know you're so hungry. So hungry. Eh. I am back. You just said the fattest of cats. What were you saying about our daughter? She is 12.6 pounds, but she is a domestic short hair and a female, so it's a lot. I'm so sick of having help get. Okay. Oh, I was leaving a gap in mine. I don't want the rest of this. Oh. I know, I was about to grab that, I didn't see it. No, I'm leaving some stuff in case I die so I don't have nothing. If I end up back here. You know? I'm bouncing on the bed. I also have more wool if you want to make a second bed, and then you also leave this as your respawn point as well. I'm here with you. Wonderful. It Yeah. Do you think that maybe you killed the animals while you were sleepwalking? Yeah. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Taters! I was gonna jump on top of the crafting table right as you broke it, and I'm so sad. Where are we going now, baby? Wow. I wanted to make sure I was actually, like, equipped this time. I was gonna say, babe, this is just a plains biome. But I am down. I ain't calling you a truther. It's getting dark. Babe, I swear to God, if you go after another thing with a freaking trident, and then you have a power surge, and we repeat this whole thing. Yeah, why did one happen? Hmm. Is that like a North Carolina thing, or is... Uh. Can stuff spawn on our ice? Should I place a bed too? I'm just gonna bounce on your bed. Yeah. Yeah, but then do your boots make ice still? Oh, I would like some kale whips, please. I only have one. My cat is playing under my chair. I want ice. Thank you. Did you get the kale whips? Oh, we just threw them. Oh, I wanted it. I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Oops, that was my boat. We are not going on land, are we? Good. I'm not in the mood to die again. Yeah, well, we're just getting into it. It took me so long to get back. It's not mine. Mm-mm. What time do you have to get up in the morning? Ew. How much sleep are you willing to run on? Bed. I try. Okay, but hold on. Okay, don't leave yet. I'm making myself another bed and I'm leaving this one. I'm gonna keep doing this because I'm so sick of dying so far from where we are. Where? Spruce is my favorite wood. I want to get rid of the sand, though. We can live here! I dig this. I know. No, I'm agreeing with you. Not necessarily. No, I was just getting excited about it. There's a skeleton under that tree. Rawr. I need wood to build our house. There's several skeletons under these trees. I'm gonna build our house. I'm so excited. Yes. My time to shine. Okay, but at first I'm just gonna build us a temp little thing. I messed up. Wait, you're cutting down our trees on our island? Oh, I went far away from the island to save our trees. They're cute. Aww. Why? Um, true. Yeah, I went across the water and I went over at this big tree. I just thought our island was cute the way he is. I want to swap all that sand out for dirt, though. It's really ugly. And then we can make bridges to these areas, so then we can have, like, stuff over here, too. As our house is on the main little island. Yeah. Okay, but me cutting down Big Boy Tree is gonna get us so much sapling. You know? I cut down this really huge tree, it's gonna get so many saplings. No. Yeah. I'm gonna say no, it's 4, but no. It didn't click in my head what you meant. Not my axe breaking on the last 4 blocks. Yeah, I'm just gonna get it with my fingies. It just threw a stick at me. Okay, I'll come back and get saplings from it. Flattening this area for the house to be on this side. Babe, I'm going to work. This is my time to shine. I also have not placed a bed here. Oh, I didn't realize we did not go very far from that bed. House shall be here. Why? It is. It's still letting me pick up sand, though. I gotta make glass. For the house. Mm-hmm. It was really random. I keep forgetting how old you are. No. You are. Babe, you're gonna be 30 someday. I hate to break it to you. You just don't want to be 30 right now. Gotcha. No, like, it'll randomly hit me like I'm playing Minecraft as Small Bean and you're over here being 22. Why? Not me trying to make a shovel with a furnace instead of cobblestone. Hey, you're talking to a small bean. Oh, I can't even be mad at that one. This is so annoying. Can I use a shovel in this hand? No, and then... No, that's not how that works. Gosh darn it. We can leave the sand over here. That can stay as a thing. We'll just make like a little like... Ooh. I'm making quality content too. Oh. I need much more. I want to go to sleep. No, I brought mine. You're... Oh, no, I didn't touch your bed. Yeah. Time to start my cube. I already hate where I put the first block. Entryway. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. Bro, but this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why is that coming out to 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. I was just dumb. I know. 12, 13, 14, 16. What? Oh, yeah, bros. You get to kill the one with the banner that's your favorite. I got one. I'm not helping you because I want you to get that. Oh, I was trying to give you ice to jump onto. I'm sorry. Yeah. Bird. Oh. Mm. Did you get a banner? It's gonna go on our house. Okay. Cute. I can live with that. The shape. I try to do it interesting. Mm-hmm. That's gonna have a pillar right here. 1, 2. Break. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I sneezed. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Dope. Oh, I should probably have my sand cooking while I do this. May I use this furnace that has 32 coal in it? I add coal. Oh, oh. I also put my iron in the blast furnace. I forgot that I had that. Okay. I think I'm gonna use oak planks with spruce. Yeah, because there's oak over there. Oh, and behind us. Okay, yeah. Oak planks with spruce logs. I like the contrast. I'm an idiot. I didn't need to go to a crafting table to make planks. That's something that sucks about me making houses perfectly center when I want to add walls. It makes the rooms an awkward size. Same with this doorway. I wanted it to have windows, but I didn't make it big enough. This one I want to be a big bay window, so no wood. Also, Nicole, speaking of fishing, Nicole told the kids that I would go ice fishing with them without asking me, so now I'm going ice fishing. I'm fine with it. I haven't gone since I went with my dad, so... But... It would have been nice to be asked. Oh, no. Nicole's gonna drag herself out there. I was like, I am not doing this without you there. No. That's what I thought she meant at first, and I was about to fight. Okay. I'm gonna try to get as far in the house as I possibly can. Except that's not gonna be very far, because I'm already out of wood. I don't have an axe. Yeah, I use the logs as outline. That takes a lot. Oh, I didn't know I had access to that. It's yours! Good Lord Jesus Christ and Byron. No, I know what it is, but I wanted to combine your quote with it. So I was being funny. Haha, so funny. I'm so funny. Haha. I'm not funny. Oh. Wow. Oh. Can you make glass in a blast furnace? Because this is ridiculous. I'm not getting anywhere because of the glass. I like glass. I put it everywhere. I like it. That's true. I messed this up. I made the axe, didn't I? No, I never made the freaking axe. Ugh. So I was gonna do this as fast as possible, and then I'm not thinking. Or speaking English, clearly. Jesus Christ. Not yet. Thank you. I need oak planks and I need spruce. Yeah, you can. It's behind us. Nope. 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 I hit all of the wrong buttons. Bam. I sent it in the... Oh. You should come back. What do you think of our house so far? Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Mom's nagging. That's gonna be our basement. Can you try to make glass in the blast furnace? I don't have space to move stuff around. That's so rude. Also, I know I'm using solid blocks, but it looks better. I like it in certain situations. I can tell it is. It's really cute. I have no idea, baby. I kind of already don't like what I did, but we're just gonna work with it. Yeah, when we have more materials. For now, we just need a house. I think I want to do our flooring the dark spruce, though. Just to add more color. I forgot where I'm going with this, though. Oh, right, we got the outline. Also, I'm making a spruce door, I think. Remember it, I like that better. Yeah, I like that better. Nice. Your mom. I gotta find out how I can have one. You're gonna hate me though, but I'm doing high ceilings. I know you hate when I do high ceilings, but I want to do high ceilings. Yeah. Yeah. Our entryway is so cute so far. Yeah, I do. Do I have my own chest? I'm gonna make a chest just for my building materials. So then I don't lose stuff. Mm. It's not a building thing either. Azalea. Hmm. Whoa. Oops. Hmm. 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 Interesting. Okay. Maybe I need wood. I don't. It's in the chest, I have no idea. We can make fence with it. We should definitely use that. Also, I think eventually I'm gonna swap out the oak wood. I don't really know what I want to swap it to yet, but I kind of don't like it like I thought I would. I don't know. I think this is just gonna be the starter house, and then I'm gonna try to learn a build for something cooler. I took all this stuff. I broke my shovel. The bottom row is my stuff from the chest. Or at least it's the stuff I had on me. Get the window uneven on this side like an idiot. I didn't notice that. Aww. That song is really stuck in your head. It's cute though. God, I need way more slabs than I thought. I can, it's gonna be nighttime. Sleep. My hands hurt. Oh, mine just cramped. So mom was talking to me entirely normal, like we didn't fight today. I'm really annoyed. Ew. Be nice to me. Yeah. I think so. I don't know if he's still here, but he was. Mm-hmm. I'm still short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 12 more. Oh, wait, no, but I also need them for the roof. That's amazing. You just swirl up it, don't you? I didn't know you had asthma. Can you give me some of that pretty dirt? Yeah, that weird dirt. Oh. Why does this look so awkward? Maybe if I switch out the wood for the mossy cobblestone, I won't hate it as much. No, wait, pillars stay. Mm-hmm. There we go. I'm gonna need more mossy cobblestone. Yeah. I'm putting more of it in the build than I was gonna. I know you do. I have no idea. I mean, I also want to do the basement with it, so just get as much as you can. Yeah. Efficient. I see, I see. We gotta figure out a way to have one here. I am too short. I am too mossy cobblestone short. That is so upsetting. Can you give me 2? Actually, a little more than 2. Oh wait, when you mine the weird dirt, it's still just dirt. Um, I was gonna use it as an accent around the front, and then put bushes on top of it, so it was like pretty underneath. Um, Whoa, that's so much more than a little. Cute. How are we feeling about the house so far? Think so? Oh no. Our bedroom's gonna be upstairs, I think. Mm-hmm. Up. I need a lot of brown sheep. Yeah. To make brown carpet. I'm gonna need more mossy cobblestone eventually. Not yet, but eventually. It's gonna be dark soon. Oh, this is gonna be cute. Okay. Like that. Mm-hmm. And the door goes there. This room's here. Big bay window. This one will be a little window. Oh, poop. No. There. Oh, I didn't make a way up here. Shh, we don't talk about it. Oh, that land's horrible. Oops. I ran out of torches. I'm building, babe. You see how far I'm getting, though? Thank you. Yeah, that's gonna be a really cute bedroom, so I don't want, like, an ugly stairwell in the middle of the cute archway thing. The big bay window. I don't know where to put this stupid stairwell. I could put it outside. Like right here. Actually a lot of houses are like that, baby. Maybe we're different. Ooh, I'm gonna do our stairwell with the mossy stuff. Yep. You haven't found any more? Huh? Oh. Do you have a project too? Ooh. It hits my head. Cute. And then we use the spruce to make... Oh gosh, I'm gonna need more sand. Do you have more sand? Okay. Hi, Jade. Jade literally just said hello. She was like, meow, meow. I was like, what's up, bro? Oh, that's so awkward. God, Willow Smith, this song is so bad. Like, Bestie, how'd you mess up that bad? This song by Willow Smith is really bad. Will Smith's kid. She has some freaking bangers. This one's just not one of them. The TikTok edit of this song sounds way better than the original. The Kata Vibes, that song. Willow Smith's version is just so bad. Or the original of Willow Smith's song is just horrible. Also, you're not allowed to go inside the upstairs of the house until I'm done. I'm making it really cool. Cool. I don't want you to spoil it. It's gonna be so cool. I hate that it makes 3 doors. Why can't they just have it make 4? Why can't they make an even number? It really hurts my feelings. I'm also out of glass. My mom's. She's 35 minutes late. I found 19 sand. It's a start. Wait, aren't you flattening that island? Oh, you made a farm! I love it. Mm. Do we have any cobblestone? No. I need to make a shovel. Thank you. I'm gonna make 2 shovels. Wait, can I flatten the sand area? I didn't know if it had a specific intention or not. Oops, I didn't mean to break that one, but I did. Our farm is so cute. Also, I have all the stuff for in the farm. The crops for it. I have potatoes and carrots. Hey, baby. I'm really happy we're playing Minecraft again. I miss spending just like all day playing Minecraft with you. That was always really fun. What are you asking me? I typed it in the chat. In the game chat. Oh, the iFunny thing. I mean, it's in our text, but I didn't keep it. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh. Then I did know that. Ha, ha. I want to do arched roof on this part. But then flat on that side. And then that gun can go up even more. Late night in the middle of June. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I support you. Oh. Big agree. That's something. Oops. Oh, I didn't land down the stairs and now I just made a fart noise for nothing and I'm embarrassed. This is the end of my career. I'm so sorry to disappoint you all. I have so many side hustles. What do you mean? I want it to be. We don't do that one yet. Babe. Soon I'm gonna move in with you and then we can do this next to each other. It'll be so cute. Well, babe, where else am I gonna go? We only have a room. Oh, no, 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 no. I am not staying in Illini. I would rather kill myself. I hate Illini. I'm an idiot. Because it's getting dark and I don't have this room lit up at all, I saw my torch in the corner of my eye and I thought it was a mob. Aww. What a... I just learned a whole new button. I'm so proud of myself right now. This area is not lit up at all, and I'm risking it right now. But I'm out of torches. I'm risking it getting blown up or something. Peek. There's a drowned that wants to come say hello. No, wait, I'm doing this wrong. Ah. I wanted the roof to switch directions. What is wrong with my brain right now? I don't have anything to make them. Ah! Go away! I don't have my sword and my thing! He came on land and I wasn't ready. No, but my heart's in my toes. I almost pooped. I definitely could have. Oh, but I'm so close to finishing, babe. Okay. I also... Why did I not pick up the torches? Yes, I did. I also need more oak. Yeah. I know we are. Can you get me? I need oak. I can't. It does suck. I need oak. No, I wasted a glass. Cute. Dang. Oh, that's where my other bed is, duh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I found more oak in my inventory that wasn't there before. I worded that funny, didn't I? Woohoo! I got so excited I threw my dirt on accident. I'm an idiot. I wanted to make the roof change directions, and while that's totally possible, I didn't start it in the right spot. Started it centered with the old part. No way. If they play the stupid I Love It When You Call Me Senorita song again, one more time, babe. Ending it all. I've slowly realized I really just don't enjoy this song. It's a hate crime. Why is this uneven? What? What? Oh. Jesus. Don't mind me just being a ding-dong over here. There we go. No! Bam. Bam. I'm just gonna do little baby windows. Oopsies. Oh, you can just do aesthetic stuff with it. Hold on, there's a thought process here. Cool. I like it. Did you just say that it's raining? Like, 'cause it's not. Mm-hmm. Well, when you get home, don't sleep in your bed outside, come inside. No, I made you a pretty one. No, it just matches the house. We're going cottagecore theme. I mean, eventually I'm gonna have a brown bed. I just can't do brown right now. And then it's gonna also have carpet in here. We're also gonna have a basement. I'm just not doing that today. Babe, what do you think of the house on the outside? Thank you. Thank you. And it's not even done. I didn't do the fancy stuff to the roof yet or anything. What? Oh, that's just safety for at night. You missed the door. I did a little archway thing. Thank you. Oh, babe. Babe. There's also a door here. We have 2 doors. Honestly, if you're in my time zone too, go sleep. Even if it's 8 a.m. for you, it's bedtime. Why is there a pufferfish in my building chest? Baby, I'm gonna stay on just a little longer to make sure it doesn't do that stupid thing again. Teeth. Hello. That was so fun. How long has my camera been off? Oh no. I didn't notice. Oops. I'm so sorry, stream. I didn't notice my camera turned off, and it's probably been off for a while. Oh no. Can anyone tell me how long my camera's been off? Oh, that's embarrassing. I think I'm just gonna let one day kind of cycle to make sure that the house stays. So I think when it yeeted us backward, it yeeted us back a day. So I'm gonna let it do a day. This is overwhelming. There's too many of them. I apologize. I didn't realize my camera was off. It turns off every 30 minutes so it doesn't overheat, but dang. Hi, Jade. I know you want me to get in bed so we can have snuggles. Pretty soon.
Okay.
Babe, do you know how long my camera was off?
No clue. Wasn't paying attention.
I was not either, and I think it's been off for like almost an hour. I mean, it's not the biggest deal, they just couldn't see me. But I didn't catch it. Oh, I'm just gonna let it cycle through a day just to make sure, because I think it shot us backward a day. When it did that. Baby?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna try to get rid of sand and flatten out our area more. Just to blow some time. I really need to have a second monitor. Then I can have a playback of my stream next to me, so then I can see if my camera turns off. I normally listen for it really well, but I'm just tired.
Well, it is almost 11 o'clock for you.
Mm-hmm. And today's been a lot.
Yes.
For stream. Today has just been like a my luck sucks day. Where just like everything that I've tried to do today for whatever reason didn't work. Like, I tried to make cookies and my eggs were literally frozen for some reason. And that's never happened. And like, when I started doing the PC stuff and I wanted to move my PC to my floor so I could actually like focus, I almost dropped my whole PC because the table I was setting it on my floor kept moving. Which is why I was like, I need a minute, because I totally panicked. So then I was like, I'm gonna make cookies, and then the eggs were frozen. And like, my plans kind of got jumbled today a little bit, just because of what's been going on today. Like, it's just like my luck sucks today. It happens, though. Babe, I dropped a viewer once you left. I think they were here for you.
For my quality commentary.
Mm-hmm. Babe, having ice shoes and then trying to do the outline of the island is so freaking nice because it blocks the water from randomly flowing while I'm doing this. It's awesome.
Nice, I'm glad everything works.
Mm-hmm. No, that's corset. Also, I used all of our dirt. Why did you place torches in the middle of the room?
Light level things that spawn there.
Oh. Oops, I accidentally clicked on the bed you slept on.
Hmm?
I accidentally clicked on the bed that you slept on.
Babe.
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to.
Right now I don't have a respawn point. I'm gonna die.
I'm so sorry.
And then I'm just gonna start a whole new life.
Okay, put what's in my inventory in the chest. Oh my god, frick me. I know, Jade, you wanted a cuddle. I know. Yeah, but now we have, like, a lot of sand. No dirt, all sand. Alrighty, stream. I'm mad tired. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was so freaking fun. I'm so happy. I finally get to play games again. And we got really far, even though the first hour of the stream was me trying to find where we were. And my camera was probably off for an hour. But other than that, I had fun. That was awesome. Thank you for the follow on today's stream as well. We're at 101 followers, which is like, what the fuck? Like that, I can't even fathom that number. That's insane. My cat just stuck herself to me. Also, don't forget to follow ClassyGamer007. That's who I played with today. He's really fun. He streams more games than I do. We probably stream the same amount of time lately, but normally he gets more games and I normally do more random crap. Thank you so much for watching today's stream. I really appreciate it. I had so much fun. Alrighty. I will see you guys probably tomorrow because I'm home alone for a good chunk of the day. And I want to do some cable management and Pokemon card stuff. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.